Maybe this is a bit of a hot take for the current climate, but I find direct sequels in video games super interesting and exciting. Second installments specifically. Often, developers have to spend so much time building the foundation of the first game that they don't have as much time to actually play with the tools they created, allowing the sequel to enjoy a full dev cycle having that foundation already in place. But even beyond that objective advantage, I just like seeing where the developers choose to evolve, where they choose to expand, and where they choose to do nothing. Once you start getting into the third sequel and beyond that, it starts to become far more standardized what the formula for success in a series is, but that first sequel leaves almost as much room for creativity as the original game, I feel. I distinctly remember finishing the original Danganronpa and thinking to myself, this is an unsequelable game. You cannot create a second Danganronpa game without it feeling forced and corporatized. That I don't know if I've ever been more wrong. Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is an exceptional second installment. It does have those core sequel traits of being a little bit bigger overall than the original. It feels louder, a bit more extreme, a bit less grounded, but those core tenets that made Danganronpa a hit for me are left pretty untouched. Thankfully, the frenetic and messy trial gameplay had not lost a step. The game oozes unmistakable personality and confidence. The mystery circumstances are still absurd, the vulgarity is still such that I'm surprised I tolerate it so well. And the new beach setting was, I think, one of the best decisions made in this game. Along with the soundtrack getting to have a unique tropical energy, and the game getting to take advantage of this iconic environmental presentation that gives the game a strong identity as the beach one. It's also the polar opposite of the location from the previous game, yet you feel just as trapped all the same. In fact, I would say the emotional struggle the characters of this game endure is even more captivating this go around. This is a bit of a weird award to give a game, but I think this game might hold the title for the most emotional I've gotten on a first playthrough of a video game. But yeah, the characters in this game have to go through some stuff, and from that comes several characters I remain heavily endeared to. The game is definitely not shy about shoving the feelings of the characters in your face and telling you to digest it. I think that the big personalities and bigger emotions of the characters is perhaps the biggest component that contributes to Danganronpa 2 having a very bizarre, prominent presence in online culture. The dedication to this game I see in hardcore circles is intense to a degree that few other games can match. I can't quite pretend to understand all of it, but I think it absolutely supports the idea that this game did something very right. Or at least something that appeals to chronically online people. And I now trusted implicitly that this development team would be able to handle their sequels just fine.